What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? And David Cornsweet recently did an interview talking about the challenges of playing our Superman, our Man of Steel. Cannot wait for this movie on July 11th. Give me the tickets right now. Cornsweet brought this subject up in an interview with GQ Italia, avouching playing Superman was the most challenging role of my career for its scope and physical demands. Two sides of the same person, a dichotomy dictated by circumstances, the environment, and the secret. I focus on doing my best for the director, the crew, and my colleagues who have worked at the top of their abilities for months or years. If I do well for them, I think I've done everything possible. Now, that is the most Clark Kent answer I've ever heard in my entire life. But this is why I love David Cornsweet as Superman, because in every interview he does, he seems so humble. He seems so appreciative of where he's at right now, especially getting the role of Superman, which he's always wanted to play. And there is an article, I believe on Video, where David Cornsweet did mention that, hey, he loved Henry Cavill, he loved Man of Steel, but he wanted to go back to the classic Superman, not the dark, depressing era that we were in during the DCU, during the dark days of the Snyderverse. But he wanted to play Superman as the more optimistic hero, much like Henry Cavill did in an interview where he was talking about, wanting to play the optimistic superhero in Black Adam and continuing forward. But of course, the Snyder cultists, those weirdos, don't want to acknowledge that. Or if they do, they would just call Henry Cavill a traitor. Fucking morons. But I love the comments from David Cornsweet, and yeah, this is going to be amazing. And I believe James Gunn also talked recently more about Superman. It says, additionally, Gunn insisted that Cornsweet's Superman performance will blow people the fuck away. In October, further avowing, he is the movie star that everyone just dreams he could possibly be. And I don't think anyone really understands the depths of this guy's talent dramatically, comedically. He's the best physical action star I've probably ever worked with. He's an amazing actor, and Rachel Brosnahan, people are going to die for her as well. I also think Rachel Brosnahan is going to be an amazing Lois Lane, probably the best theatrical Lois Lane after Margot Kidder, and who knows, maybe she might even surpass Margot Kidder. Listen, if you haven't seen Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime, do yourself a favor and watch that show. She is practically playing Lois Lane without Clark Kent. She's just a one-woman show. She's amazing on that. Again, if you want to get like a feel for her Lois Lane, and if you're not familiar with her work, watch Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime. You won't regret it. Amazing show. She's great. And yeah, for this, I think David Cornsweet is going to be the Superman for our generation. I think he's going to be the Superman that people are going to just fall over and love and want to see more of, which is why I think, obviously, if this does well, a Superman sequel will definitely be fast-tracked. But I do think that James Gunn, I said this before, I talked about this in previous videos, I do think that James Gunn will write and direct a world's finest film when we, eventually get our DCU Batman. So much fun stuff up ahead. So that's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. This is actually in the comments below. What do you think of David Cornsweet's comments and Richard Brosnahan as Lois Lane? She's going to be amazing. Everything I've been hearing from David Cornsweet's mouth so far has been absolutely stellar. Chef's kiss. Cannot wait for this. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.